Good morning to all of you and 269 people. Warm welcome to each one of you. Let's first of all congratulate our brand new Viva Advisory Council, which was actually announced yesterday. So congratulations to all the people who have been a part of VAC. VAC is a very lovely, I would say, the leadership of indusviva. The best performers are being a part of this. So this is the 10th year, as Priya Shetty ji was telling. This is the 10th year in a row. I'm a part of this council. It's been 10 years, and it's always a special feeling to be a part of this special. The right word is distinguished Viva Advisory Council. Okay, so thank you so much for the wishes. Those who are wishing me, and don't wish only me, wish also my colleagues, the other VAC members also. Yes, you can wish in chat, or you can, just give a thumbs up or whatever it is. So good. I've been getting a lot of messages here. So thank you so much for the love, and thank you so much for the wishes. So here is 297. Yes, we are going to hit more numbers. So very first thing is remember to remember. Remember to remember. What is that we need to remember? Remember that for an entrepreneur, you are a direct selling entrepreneur. For an entrepreneur, the resources are very, very important. You must be very sharp, especially when you're an entrepreneur. What is that you need to be sharp about? You need to be very sharp and very smart about remembering to remember the resources you have. It may be the time, the money, the knowledge, the information, everything for an entrepreneur is a resource. And who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is somebody who is able to orchestrate everything, a purpose or a goal towards one particular intention or objective, whatever you call it. So how many of you want to be, diamonds in Project 1K? Very good. So if you want to be a diamond, my dear, let me give you the clarity. If you want to be a diamond, first thing is you should remember to utilize all the available resources to the max. Let me use a little bit of a Hindi. जो भी आपके सामने है वो शायद आपका समय हो सकता है, शायद आपकी नॉलेज हो सकती है, आपके पास जो इंफॉर्मेशन आपको दिया जा रहा है वो हो सकता है, और जो भी अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेस है, एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर आपको ये सारी चीजें एक साथ लेकर आना पड़ेगा अपने मकसद, अपने लक्ष्य के ओर बढ़ने के लिए. And morning club meet is a powerful resource. How many of you feel this? Yes, morning club meet, the meeting what you have every day morning with some of the best brains of the industry, some of the most successful leaders, like our indusviva's first Black Diamond Ambassador, Mr. Sujit Khan. We have Mr. Archit Ramesh, we have Mr. Anish Varghese, then we have right now we have Mr. Jitesh Panji, then we have Pramod Putiji, we have Mr. Rajesh, we have Mr. Jeevanand, we have, let's say our Suraj Kanji. So all the best brains, the best performers. We have among the women entrepreneurs, we have Archana, right? So all of these people are sharing their knowledge with you. This is a powerful resource. So remember to remember Project 1K right now, star 500s are allowed. The doors are open, and we have 350 people. It's a good news. We have 350 people, and the not so good news is more than 350 people are not even aware of this. So where is the missing link? The missing link is you being an upline. Make a list of star 500s in your organization, because you are the CEO. You are supposed to have the report of your organization, and make sure you call all the star 500s, maybe for a Zoom meet or for a physical meet or whatever kind of meet you can, and inform them that this is a resource and which they need to access. It makes a lot of difference in the mentality of the people, the attitude of the people, when they begin the day with a Viva positive atmosphere. Because my mentor, Advocate Abhilash Thomas G, our respected CEO, always said to me one very, very important and a critical input to keep myself focused on my business, on my goals. And that is, he said always, atmosphere influences attitude. If you are in an atmosphere where somebody is every day smoking, guess what? After some time, you will be found with a packet or with a box of cigarettes in your pocket, right? If you are among people who are always, sticking on to Netflix and Amazon regularly, you will also eventually become one. So my mentor always warned me, always guided me, and he said, Prem, atmosphere influences the attitude, and you take care of your atmosphere, and your atmosphere will take care of you. So beginning the day as a Vivite must be with morning club meet. At least we have it from Monday till Friday. Every day you have a different speaker. Every day you have a different subject. So make sure all of you are utilizing this particular morning club meet to empower your organization, to enhance the quality of leadership in your organization. End of the day, there is a very famous African proverb which says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So indusviva is not about I or me. It's about we and us. So when you are leading an organization, the first place you need to lead your organization is to the morning club meet, especially your star 500s. So every day morning, once you are in the meeting, you're all set, go to the participants list and search for your team members. If your team members are missing, you are missing something major, because every time your team members may not listen to you, they may not look up to you, they may not take you as a role model, right? It's okay. It's okay if they don't look at you as a role model. It's fine. You are not here to prove them that you are the best, but you are here to give them a system which can make themselves their best versions. Good. Congratulations to each one of you. We are touching 400. That's a great thing. But then if you still have time, just text in your group where you have star 500s. Tell them, join. Yes, we have 400 people now, my dear friends. Tell them to join. Take a screenshot of the participants and put it in your group. Okay. So that is the first point I was, I was intending to communicate. That is, remember to remember. That is, you need to utilize the available resources at the max, okay? And morning club meet is a very powerful resource. So now let's get forward. So the first thing is, I congratulated all our brand new VAC members, and congratulations to each one of you, because some of your appliance would have reached VAC. So if your appliance has reached the VAC, it means that, what does it mean? Let me open the chat box. Yeah, people are here. Yeah. So what does that mean? That means, in India, we have a very nice way of checking when there is a, drop in electricity. If it's America, the electricity, the power supply is off. There is a drop in electricity. So immediately they call up the electricity board or the office nearby and ask the customer care, what's happening? I have a power cut in my house and this is my address. But in India, what they do when there's a power cut, they open the window, look at the neighbor. And if the neighbor's house also power cut is there, wow, it's not only me who is suffering, right? Power cut सिर्फ हमारे घर पे नहीं, पड़ोस पे भी हुआ, ठीक है, रहने दो, right? So that is our Indian way of approaching towards a power cut. Now, the point here is, why I make this point here is, you need to understand, we need to understand that we are in a business in which we are building people. We are building people. We are empowering people. So every day morning when you come, make sure you check who are all participating from your organization and bring them into the morning club meet and make sure they're a part of this. Yeah. So brand new VACs have been announced, and if your appliances are there in that, what does it mean for you is that when you have the electrician, when he says, yeah, the electricity supply is fine now. So what do? We switch on the nearest plug, whatever the switch. Okay, we just check, and if the bulb is on, okay, we say yes, the electricity supply is fine now. So I was giving you the same example. When your appliance can reach VAC, जब आपके अप्लायंस VAC पहुंच जाते हैं, इसके अंदर एक संदेश है कि आप भी VAC में पहुंच सकते हैं। और जैसे बल्ब जब जलता है, बल्ब ऑन होता है, जब आप स्विच ऑन करते हैं, वो ऑन होता है, तो हमें मतलब ये पक्की बात पक्की होती है कि हाँ, करंट सप्लाई ठीक है। तो इसका मतलब है कि आपके अप्लायंस में कोई VAC में पहुंच गया, इसका मतलब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाई की तरह आपके कनेक्शन, आपका रास्ता VAC पहुंचने के लिए ओपन है, खुला है। When your appliance is entering the VAC, it is a clear indication that you also can enter VAC. The connection is well established. So that's the meaning, what it is. So you have to think that one day I will also be a part of the prestigious Viva Advisory Council. Now, let us come back to the subject, what I was discussing the last week. Last week, we had discussed about 2023 is going to be the year of expansion. How many of you remember this? Okay, if you don't remember this, at least how many of you remember the laddu? You buy the mithai and go and meet your people. Yes. So, what is that one skill? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, those who responded. One thing, one quality which separates you from the rest of the crowd. से यदि आप अलग होना चाहते हैं, you want to be out of the crowd, you want to be someone different, you want to be, moving away from the crowd, and you want to be outstanding. What is that one quality which separates you from the rest of the crowd? How many of you want to know this? Yes, lovely. Let me tell you, I have practiced this over and over in my life, and that has given me a massive growth and success. And that is the ability to implement what you learn. It's called as the practical application of the knowledge what you acquire. This will make you someone much different from the rest of the crowd. This will separate you from the rest of the crowd. And what is that one quality? Let me repeat that for you. The acquiring of knowledge is the level 1, which most people do generally. They acquire the knowledge. Application of the knowledge is what separates you from the crowd. Because let me give you one tip. The tip for 2023, बहुत सारे लोग ज्ञान प्राप्त करना चाहते हैं और ज्ञानी बन जाते हैं जिनके पास बहुत ज्ञान है। माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, हमें अपना लक्ष्य ज्ञानी बनने पर नहीं रखना चाहिए। हमारा लक्ष्य होना चाहिए मैं कुछ हासिल करूं। Let us not target to become a garbage, because according to my understanding and experience, knowledge without practice or utilization, yeah, you can say application, without applying the knowledge, if you keep acquiring the knowledge, it becomes garbage. So remember, if you want to be ahead of others, how many of you want to be ahead of others in the race of becoming successful? I'm not compelling you, I'm not asking you to race with someone else. I'm talking about your own individual race. So how many of you want to be ahead always? If you want to be ahead, my dear friends, let me give you this simple tip once again, repeating it. I know it's the third time, but still it's worth every time you listen to this. What separates someone from the rest of the crowd is not the acquiring of knowledge, it's the application of the knowledge. So last week, I told about going to a sweet stall, buying a box of mithai, and going and meeting our beloved ex. I would say rather than the ex, I would say the people who actually, couldn't start their Viva journey with an excuse of no money. So going and meeting them, and I got a lot of messages in my WhatsApp. Many people went to the sweet stall. They picked up one box of sweet, and they have taken a video of unboxing laddu, unboxing peda, unboxing mithai, Mysore Pak, and all that. And they have actually sent me a screenshot. Some people sent me a video. So that's what I say. Application of knowledge will make you much different from the crowd. It will separate you from the crowd. It will elevate you to the next level. So that was the tip for last week to expand your organization in 2023. So if you have still not actually done that, if you have still not done that, my suggestion is go ahead today and buy one box of sweet. Even today, New Year can be wished to someone. Today is 11th of January, no problem. Entire January is a new year and a new month. You can continue to wish people and give them sweets and get them back to the business. So the first point is approaching the people who actually couldn't start their Viva journey due to the reason that I do not have money. मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, इसके वजह से लोग इस बिजनेस के अंदर आ नहीं पाए। उन लोगों से मिलना चाहिए जो लास्ट वीक मैंने बताया था, आज भी फिर से याद दिला रहा हूं, तो हमें जाकर उनसे मिलना चाहिए। So go and meet those people. Now there are other sets of people whom you can approach. The best part is, what's the best part? The best part is there is already a resource. I was talking this morning about utilizing the resource. So there is another gold mine which you should actually tap into. One gold mine was approaching the people who said no because of no paisa, no money. People rejected your business. People couldn't start your business. So that is the first category of people you must meet. And let me give you a few more categories of people whom you can approach, because this is, according to me, the ready-made people. The ready-made people and a very powerful resource for you to multiply your organization just like that. You don't need to put too much of efforts. The second category of people whom you have to approach with the sweet box is that go and meet all these individuals, all the people who quit your business, who left your organization. So this was actually in indusviva called as, the project Win Back, which was taken up by our indusviva in 2020 during the Corona times, right? So the project Win Back was focusing on a revival of the people who left indusviva. So company was doing that at the company's level. They had a data and they started calling them, and we could see that 90% of the people had responded in a positive manner, and we had hundreds and hundreds of people come back to indusviva. Right now, since we have a very, advanced compensation plan which actually focuses on sustainable entrepreneurship, which gives an opportunity for everybody to build the organization with a different approach. Now is the time to reapproach all those people, all those lovely people who left us. Go back and meet them. Let this meeting be a revival. Maybe sometimes people quit your team, quit indusviva for one reason. They might have found that there is a lot of rejection in their business. You had a set of people, they approached some people, and there was a lot of rejection, and many people could not complete, their star or star 250 or star 500. In between, they were hanging and they quit because they found the business building was a little challenging. There was a little resistance. So that is when they quit. Now, when you reapproach them and bring them back to business, you can give them the good news, telling them that now the business is different, it is enhanced. We don't need to convince somebody to invest for 200 PV, that is 8 products. Now we just need to enroll them and it's free. People can enroll in indusviva and become a retailer with zero investment, literally, and they can start their journey even without investing a single penny. And instead of making them to start with 8 products, we are now having a system which can help them to retail 12 products with the help of the active upline and helping them to earn a retail profit. So, my dear friends, this strong reason is enough for people to come back because their idea, their mindset, their mind block, everything is going to be cleared so people can come back. So remember, entrepreneurs, the ready-made resource what you have in your journey, in your past experience of 3 months or 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, whatever, the bigger the experience, the bigger the resource you have. याद रखिए, जितना बड़ा आपका एक्सपीरियंस है वीवा के अंदर, उतने ही लोग आपके लिस्ट में होंगे जो बिजनेस को बीच में छोड़कर चले गए। न जाने कितने लोग छोड़कर चले गए, शायद उसका रीजन ये भी हो सकता है कि उनको बिजनेस बिल्ड करने में थोड़ा सा प्रेशर कहीं ना कहीं लगा, कहीं ना कहीं उनको लगा कि मैं लोगों को 8 प्रोडक्ट से बिजनेस शुरुआत करवाने के लिए मुझे दिक्कत हो रहा है, मैं लोगों को कन्विंस नहीं कर पा रहा हूं. So that might be the reason for many people to quit the business in between. So their mindset was actually, they lost the mindset. They got the, mind block. And this is the time for you to go and revive, go and sit with them. Tell them, I have come back to you with a very good news. Now at indusviva, you don't need to convince people to invest for 8 products. You can sign up literally anybody and everybody. So that is the new approach. So remember, the year of expansion 2023 First, we are going to approach all the people who directly rejected us, our own, prospects whom we had actually approached in this year. The second category of people is the VBOs who started the business very well, but could not thrive, could not continue to grow due to various reasons. You can go and reapproach them and revive them into the business. Company also will stand with you when you're bringing back some inactive distributors, inactive VBOs from your organization. So that is the second category of people whom you should focus. So because they are, according to me, the ready-made resource what is available right now, right in front of your eyes, whom you know directly, who are actually working with you. So today, remember, as I told you, what actually separates you from the rest of the crowd. What separates you from the rest of the crowd? It is not the dress code or whatever you're appearing with. Of course, everybody likes to dress up very nicely. Apart from that, intellectually, what separates you as a champion, what elevates you from the rest of the crowd is not the acquisition of knowledge, not the acquiring ability of knowledge, acquiring knowledge. It's the application of the knowledge. So today's morning club meet, the recap of whatever I've been telling from the beginning is, the first one is remember to bring all your star 500s on board. Because if you are very serious about becoming an executive diamond in indusviva, you must make sure that every day your team realigns, because the mental ability, the mental energy, the mental clarity is the first preparation you need to do for yourself and for your organization. आपके लिए और आपके organization के हर एक बंदे जो आपके organization में है, सभी लोगों को माइंडसेट क्लियर होना चाहिए. तो हम बहुत रोज काम करते हैं, लोगों से मिलते हैं, मुलाकात होती है, बातचीत होती है, सब कुछ होती है, लेकिन उसके बाद माइंड जो है थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा थक जाता है, थोड़ा सा एनर्जी कम हो जाता है. तो रोज जैसे मोबाइल में हम लोग बैटरी रात को हम लोग चार्ज पे लगा देते मोबाइल फोन, जैसे मोबाइल को भी कभी कभी रिचार्ज नहीं करने से बिल्कुल फायदा नहीं होता है, लोग भी बिल्कुल डिस्चार्ज हो जाते हैं. सो एवरी डे charging up your organization, the best way is, I would say, bringing them on board to the morning club meet from Monday to Friday. And what is on Saturday? Yes, Saturday also you have something called as the goal setting meet. So every day of the week, including Saturday, Sunday, you must engage your organization. And the best way to do, which is readily available, is the morning club meet. So that's the first point which I was talking about. The second one is the acquiring of knowledge versus the application of knowledge. So let us be the appliers of knowledge. Otherwise, we would become the garbage, that is having lots of knowledge which is not utilized at all. And the third point is, approaching the people. That is the first category I told the last week. What we discussed is all those people who didn't start the business due to the ability of not arranging money, the inability to arrange money. The second one which I told you today is the active team members once upon a time who are currently inactive. So go and approach them, and your ready-made resources are available. Remember, an entrepreneur is somebody who is able to orchestrate all the available resources together for one particular goal and a purpose. And with that, we have arrived at 6:30 a.m. and my time is up, my dear friends.